It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
And we are back here on White Mountains Day with Meg Skidmore, who I haven't seen in too long. Meg, good morning.
Good morning. Awesome to be here.
Oh, I'm glad to have you back. You have so much going on. Meg works for Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center, which is up in Pinkham Notch, and they always have something going on, whether it's in the shop, in the lodge, or out on, I want to say the slopes, but it's actually the trails. There are some slopes to it as well. But so where do you want to start, Meg?
So tomorrow we have
the
ski shoe and fat bike race.
So is this the first year that you've expanded it to fat bikes, or did you have fat bikes before?
We expanded it last year to fat bikes, but due to conditions, we weren't able to run it.
Oh, okay. So this is really the first year then?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're excited. We have a lot of racers. I think it's like 121 fat bikers are registered. Bunch of skiers, bunch of snowshoers. Registration is still open. Shout out to our groomers and operations crew. They have been snow farming and hauling snow to make this race happen. They've been working nonstop. So
what is the course?
So it's on Great Glen Trails, and then you go up the auto road.
How far?
You go up to just around 4,000 feet, maybe a little bit lower depending on our conditions. We're going to assess that as the day progresses today.
I remember filming what used to be just a ski to the clouds, and so much fun and amazing athletes. And do you have a range of abilities?
We try to mention to people that it is a little bit of a more challenging race, so I would say a first-time skier may not want to.
You're so nice. It's the toughest 10K in North America. Nice try, though. But that is an amazing feat and, a challenge for a lot of people to step it up to the next level if they want to race in this.
Yep.
So, again, it's ski, snowshoe, or fat bike. And do they all start at the same time?
No, we have intervals.
Okay.
So depending on the conditions tomorrow, we may change that up a little bit. But the skiers will go first. We had planned on the snowshoers second and then the fat bikers, but if the conditions are nice and firm, fat bikers will probably go second.
Because they're going to be faster?
They're going to be faster, yeah.
Even uphill? Because I don't know. I mean, you know more about this because you do all this, snowshoe running and all this stuff.
So the trail is about 4K on the base,
around
the base area, so everyone kind of gets spread out, and then they start up the hill.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. Now, fat biking, this has exploded the last few years, and you've done quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
Can you describe what it's like?
Sometimes it's kind of like riding on a cloud. Like the tires are nice and fat and super squishy. It's a nice kind of a slow, fun ride through.
Do you pedal a bunch and go nowhere?
It depends on the conditions. If the conditions are soft, yes, you're going to go nowhere. But if it's nice and firm, you actually can get going pretty quick.
Nice. Are there spikes on the tires? Or
you can.
Fully? Oh yeah.
There are. We rent fat bikes. We don't have spikes in our studs, is what they're called.
Right.
But we don't have studs.
Yeah,
in our
spikes
tires.
is a little bit more ferocious,
More
isn't it? Yeah. Well, so yours don't. So. But people can rent these.
Yes. Yep, we do rent fat bikes at Great Glen, and we also sell them as well.
Awesome. Okay, so speaking of sale, you guys have quite a store-wide sale going on. There are very few exclusions to this sale. So you're talking skis, you're talking boots if you need it, layers, hats.
Hats, gloves, waxes, tools, everything. 25% off the whole entire store.
That's an amazing deal. So you got to get up. What are the hours for the store?
8:30 to 4:30.
8:30 to 4:30. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
And also want to mention tomorrow you're having a special Swix sample sale.
Yes. Yep. So we have some reps coming up from Swix, and they're going to have jackets and wind shells and hats and gloves at super, super discounted prices.
Awesome. So I was thinking just wax, but this is like clothing.
This is clothing and stuff like that. Huh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
It's a great deal.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right. And they have some wonderful high performance gear too. And it's stylish, which I love. So, and that's going on tomorrow. Is there any time for that as well?
9 to 3.
9 to 3.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's talk about some upcomings. We have Charity Day on March 11th.
We are super excited for this. So in the past few years, we've had what's called the Carl Johnson Skiathon. And unfortunately, over the past few years, we've lost some really close friends to us at Great Glen. So we're kind of expanding that. We're calling it the Great Glen Trails Winter Charity Day. And the gist is to get people to come out and ski and have fun. If you donate $25 to a charity of your choice, and we have some listings on our website, you can get snow activities and a lunch and come spend the day with us, have some fun, remember those that you have lost. And then if you donate $50 to a charity of your choice, you get all those activities, lunch, and the first 32 people that donate $50 can get a ride on our snow coach.
That's awesome. So there is a limit to that, folks. 32 people. So you have to be one of those First 32 to get in on the $50 donation, and they can do it ahead of time.
Yes. Yep.
All right,
Just
so
go to our website, greatglentrails.com, and get some information there.
That's a
And,
wonderful deal
yeah.
and a great way to remember loved ones.
Yeah, we're excited.
Wonderful. Okay, and then last on our list here was the 2-for-1 Monday and Friday.
Yes, every Monday and Friday except for holidays, we do a 2-for-1 deal on everything we have. Skiing, snowshoeing, tubing when the tubing hill is open. We're not quite open right now because of the lack of snow. And snow coach tours.
All right, so want to keep track of that on the website at greatglentrails.com. You can keep an eye on the tubing hill. You guys post that every morning so you know before they go. But 2-for-1 Monday and Friday, great deal. So let's recap. We have the ski, shoe, fat bike to the clouds and the Swix sample sale going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank God for this list. Charity Day, March 11th. And then 2-for-1 Mondays and Fridays. That goes on until you guys close for the winter. And then 25% off store-wide. And that kind of, does that go on, or is it just planned for this weekend?
25% off is all until we close for the season.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So, and that includes everything from skis and boots and layers, hats, gloves, whatever you find in the store. And there's very few exclusions, and you can find that also on the website. Meg, did we get it all?
I think we did. Winter is kind of on its way up, but we're still excited.
It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, well, not today, but we got some good snow up there.
Excellent. And you know what? Great Glen Trails is a 4-season resort, so it's a great place, you know, whether the snow's there or not, to go visit. It's right at the foot of Mount Washington, so scenic beauty abounds, and they've done a great job maintaining the natural beauty in that area. So, Meg, thanks again.
Thanks
I appreciate
again for having me. Yeah.
All right, folks, we'll be back. We might even be able to squeeze one more watch and win before we wrap the show, so stay tuned.